So my tater chip chicken recipe is just one of those easy go-to weeknight recipes that I like to cook. It's my recipe. I'm so excited to share with y'all. Okay, so I have about 3.5 pounds of thinly sliced chicken breast. Okay, and I buy it already thinly sliced because why put yourself through that? Okay, so I'm gonna take 1.5 cups of mayo. And I know you're thinking, Jessica, what are you doing? But I had come up with this recipe one time because I was actually out of eggs to wrap the chicken in, and I used mayo because there's eggs in chicken, or eggs in mayo. Okay, so then I'm gonna take 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt, a teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now, if you don't like a lot of spice, you can reduce it or remove it, but I like the spice. And then a teaspoon of Tony Chachere. Okay, so I'm gonna get that mixed up. Now, you can marinate your chicken in this recipe ahead of time, but I just never do because, you know, it's easy weeknight. But if you could mix it up like that morning or a few hours before, this will be even better. Okay, so that's mixed really good. Now I'm just gonna pour this over the chicken. Easy. Okay. And then I'm gonna make sure that all the chicken gets coated in this mayo mixture. There's just something about the mayo and then the spices and then the Louisiana hot sauce. It just really tenderizes the chicken. Okay. Now, I've taken a family-sized bag of Lay's potato chips. And I'm going to use that for the breading. So easy. Okay, so I have this sheet pan and I've already sprayed it with like olive oil spray. And there's no other way to do this than just get in here with my hands. So what I do is I just set the chicken in it, I put more over it, I'm going to set it on the pan. Okay. Now, what's great about this recipe is it is just so versatile. I've done it before where in the mayo I put like a ranch dressing mix and then use sour cream of onion potato chips. I've used this same recipe for the mayo and then did like Takis. I had like leftover, all the little leftover odds and ends. You know, you always have those leftover odds and ends in your chip bags. So I've done that before where it was kind of like spicy with Takis and Doritos crumbled up. I've done it with barbecue seasoning and then barbecue chips. Okay, so I'm gonna get all of these done. I'm gonna put these in the oven at 400 for about 30 minutes. Okay, so it's done. And like I said, I cooked it for about 30 minutes. So let's try it. So about 30 minutes until the chicken's done, and then you just want it to, all the potato chips to be crispy on the top. Oh, let me get a knife. Okay. And this is just so simple, and I like to serve this with like a side salad or green beans, and y'all, it just makes the chicken so moist. I don't know if y'all can see that. And then I just like to dip it with ketchup or ranch. That is so good. so flavorful. So this is my recipe for my tater chip chicken. I'm so excited for y'all to try it. Let me know how you love it in the comments.